Okay, so this is all we're going to be using for the experiment. These are, this is hose tube for for air guns or for nail guns that they use in factories. It didn't cost too much, it cost about 50 or 100 euro if I remember. 2 clamps to clamp these to the walls, and these are going to be the distilling chambers. So this is basically distilling water without heat, and we're just going to use tubing and clamps, and that's it. So 2 clamps, the clamps cost €2 each, the pots cost about €8 each, and the piping cost 50 to 100, and that's all. And this experiment's going to show that you can distill water without adding heat to it, that you just use the internal heat itself. Here we go. Okay, so the idea is to get the right length of tubing, so I'm going to run it out. Excuse me. So, right length of tubing, and I'm going to run it out up to the seat pad and come back down and see can I get the just ballpark it basically. Ballpark sort of estimate. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unwind it as I go up.
Was that not part of it, the original?
Sorry?
Is that not part of the original? That
I thought it was part of the original, the bit I was holding, but apparently it's been snapped, so it's a...
It's not snap. Is it not long enough? No.
No, it's not connected, so it's just going to go up the stairs, see how much I need, and then come back down the stairs.
Do you need the extension pole?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to leave some up here when I get to the top.
No.
So basically I've left a long lead of it upstairs, and I'll bring it down. So that should do my 10 meters, so you can boil water. But the trick is with this one is that I'm going up and down again, so I'm creating a siphon. That's how it's different to the people who are online currently using it to just boil water. I'm actually creating a way to distill water without heat. I've actually have 3D animations of this from years and years ago, like 2010 sort of territory. I've been playing with this idea long before people were using this to boil. This is an idea to boil things, or boil water. So this idea is boil water without heating it up is the idea, without adding heat. That's the idea. I have to use a connection to connect it up at the top or at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to attach this, and it's going to go out over the house for and then we'll be able to use it that way. So that's how to get the length. Is so we're going to get it from there, and then I'm going to put the base. So what happens is this thing is a what's it called, a pole for let's put that there for the moment. It's a pole for painting, and I'm just going to get the length above that because it goes about, you can hold it about 20 feet. So and then what we're going to do is just put it out there.
How's it going to?
There we go. So
How's it going to fix to the window, by the way?
we're going to just use tape again, and it should
Okay.
be easy enough. So with that, I'll be able to now. If I grab it there, I can go back down and get the generalized length that this thing should be, or so not generalized length, but like within a foot or two the length. So you can stop recording there, and we'll. Okay, what we're doing here is we're sucking up the water to send it all the way through. We're going to do this off camera because it might take some time with the length of tubing we have. So once it's done, the water will be put in there till it's about level, and then we'll put the two in the bucket to keep the two ends of the tube level, and then we'll bring it up through the house. So I'll see you in the next cut. Okay, so I'm going to go back up, and this should bring the water to the top of the house with vacuum in it. And as I'm lifting it, you can already see vacuum pieces starting to start from it.
I'll stay down here because you'll have to untangle as you go. Hold on, Louis. Take it slowly.
Okay.
I'll just cut off the camera now because you're
Okay.
a bit tangled up here, Louis. There you go.
Okay, could you saute for me? Okay, so now what we're doing is we're putting the buckets inside the pots, and then putting
Do you want the water in it?
so yeah, we're
starting.
starting with the buckets pre-filled with water near to the very top, and then putting the tubes in them inside the
To that mark, okay? That happened?
No, we're not going to take them out. We're going to put them both inside. We're going to put both tubes inside the buckets, inside the bigger bucket. Is the way we're going to do it, because that keeps the seal on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So you turn them on their side and put the tubes in,
yeah.
and then lift them both out, and that hopefully will make them turn them into a siphon. So we just need to
Keep that one in there.
no.
Relax.
Keep it lower than the water line, the inside.
How do I get it out onto the...
Okay, so
I've got to take it out of the pot.
okay, so what we'll do is we'll pause there, and we'll show you afterwards the aftermath of what happens next. Okay, so we have the two cups now, and we have the siphon that's going up above a vacuum line, and we're just going to change the level of one of the cups and clamp it and see how long it takes to distill.
You want it up here.
Yeah.
How much above?
That should do for the moment. See, it's not,
That's wires.
the water isn't travelling around. Give me a sec.
Yes, that's going to flow over
Okay.
anyway. So if you
So
go...
it started to flow over, but very, very slowly. If it was a normal siphon, it'd be spewing the stuff out. So it does go to show that you can use a vacuum siphon to distill water without heat.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take a bit of water out at the bottom, just use a bit of towel and dip it in. So just get rid of the...
So in the drawer there you find this little straw.
Yeah,
Just get rid of it.
Okay. Okay, I'll let you get by. Sorry. So it's slowly distilling into the bottom one. The bottom one started to fill up. I wouldn't go drinking the water now because it's been in the bucket. Old-fashioned way of doing things. So you can distill water by, see it's going down from the top one to the bottom one by creating a vacuum at the top. So it should be traveling out of gas at the very top. Enough, yeah, cool. Enough now. Okay, so that's the bottom line. We'll put a marker on the level. Should you keep going around towards me? Yeah, so that's the level line. So we'll come back and see what level we get in a few minutes. So it's going up above 10 meters. So it's well above the vacuum line. It's actually going up above about 15 meters. So as you can see, the bottom water was filling up, so it still has a bit to fill up into the bottom one. So we'll come back and see, does it fill up much more? Okay, you can kind of see that the line that the vacuum, or not the vacuum, the line that the siphon was on has gone up. It's been about a 5-6 minutes since I last recorded, and the camera's low on batteries because it's an old camera basically, but you can see it's slowly filling up. So you can actually distill water without heat and actually create a safe drinking water. You might want to filter the gas version of it or something like that, just with something small, but I don't think many microbes will travel as a gas through the vacuum. So you could put in like just a cotton bud or something like that and filter through and have a safe means of drinking water just by passing water through a high enough level and letting it boil. So there you go, a siphon that works on the principles of boiling water inside a vacuum. I think I'm going to have to throw this into a bucket because it's just about to fill up now. So thanks for watching and have a happy life.